Hello everyone, welcome back to Morrowind. We're after the Earth Spire. So let's try in this direction. I don't think you're it. That's a grizzly bear. We can take a look a bit south. There it is. Not too sure how I missed it, but I did. Earthstone. Travel northeast to the Cave of the Hidden Music and learn the Song of the Earth. I approached the Earthstone, and words magically appeared on its surface. They said, travel northeast to the Cave of the Hidden Music. Northeast. It could be this. Let's take a look. No. It said hidden cave too, but... Well... here? Pardon me, Mr. or Mrs. Horker. Do you know where the hidden cave of music is? No? Okay. Lots of rocks, so let's investigate along here. Hidden cave? No. Hollybush? No. There's something over here. Cave of Hidden Music. Let's enter. Wonder if it will let us pick that. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. I'm trying to charge up the sword a little. And what is this? Deeper we go. Which deep into the earth to learn the song? That is helpful. The gold, don't care. At least at the moment. We are rather rich. Oops. Let's hope I can get up here. Looks a little tricky. Made it. Now what are... Kinda made it? What do we have here? I'll take it. Come on, sprint at us. This one's up? Are you even coming close to hitting us? That one, yes. Okay, I have to investigate. Why did I take that? It's a fortify. I found a spot where I could. Oh, that's helpful. Common shoes, bear, boot, no. Nope, okay. And 33. We'll let that one keep charging. Now this is a door to where? Chamber of Song. What the hell was that? I see that chest there, not going for it. Restore health, yes. No. Oh. It's still going, that's funny. In the cave of hidden music, I have found a large structure made of stalagmites and stalactites. And odd music seems to be coming from them. I have found that when one of the hollow stalagmites is struck, it produces a musical note, like the ones I can hear in this cave. I will eventually get this. Wrong way. Oh, come on, Sarah. Hang on. Low, medium, high, medium. Low, medium, high, medium. By striking the stalagmites in succession, I was able to recreate the sounds I can hear in this cave. When I did, the pattern changed. High, medium, low, high. High, medium, low, high. What was that? After repeating the new pattern, the sound swelled and then grew silent. I should return to the Earthstone. That was intriguing. Very intriguing. Now I just need to find my way out of here. Map? This way? Okay. I've no doubt there are tons of treasures. There's one here. Since it's right here, we shall grab it. That's pretty good. Only its condition is terrible, but it's pretty good. Oh. What is that? Gold and jewels. 49 charge, up to 20 here. No, that's not the way I want to go. This is the way I want to go. Rather confusing. We need to get to a crossroads, I want to say. Okay. Alright, my curiosity is getting the better of me. Oh. Well, let's do that. And, ooh, yes. No. And shield of wounds, no. Sword. Was there a potion in there? I just missed it. Yep. And I'm not gonna bother with it. Journal. Previous. It says travel northeast, so we go southwest. Okay. And it's close to here. But unfortunately, I don't remember exactly where. Not that. So let's go up top here. Oh, come on. Where are we? Okay. Oh, there it is. Perfect. Now there's a sun one, isn't there? When I returned to the Earthstone, it began to glow with a mystical light. I have completed the Gift Earth ritual. Gift of Earth. We actually have not read the story of Aver Stonesinger. Sit quietly, child, and listen, for the story I tell you is the story of the ages. But what is it, grandfather? Is it a story of heroes and beasts? The grandfather looked patiently at the child. He was growing into a fine boy. Soon he would see the value in the stories, the lessons that were taught to each generation. Just listen, child. Let the story take root in your heart. Oops. In a time before now, long before now, when the Skal were new, there was a place in the land. The sun was hot and the crops grew long. The people were happy in the peace that the All-Maker provided, but the Sklad grew complacent and lazy. They took for granted the lands and all the gifts that the All-Maker had given them. They forgot, or chose not to remember, that the adversary is always watching, and that he delights in tormenting the All-Maker and his chosen people. And so it was that the adversary came to be among the Skal. The adversary has many aspects. He appears in the unholy beasts and the curable plague. At the end of seasons, we will know him as Thartag, the world devourer. But in these ages, he came to be known as the Greedy Man. The Greedy Man, that is what we call him, for to speak his name would certainly bring ruin on the people. Live among the Skal for many months. Perhaps he was once just a man, but when the adversary entered into him, he became the Greedy Man. That is how he is remembered. It came to be one day that the powers of the Skal left them. The strength left the arms of the warriors, and the shaman could no longer summon the beasts to their side. The elders thought that surely the All-Maker was displeased, and some suggested that the All-Maker had left them forever. It was then that the Greedy Man appeared to them and spoke. You of the Skal have grown fat and lazy. I have stolen the gifts of your All-Maker. I have stolen the oceans, so you will forever know thirst. I have stolen the lands and the trees and the sun, so your crops will wither and die. I have stolen the beasts, so you will go hungry. And I have stolen the winds, so you will live without spirit of the All-Maker. And until one of you can reclaim these gifts, the Skal will live in misery and despair. For I am the Greedy Man, and that is my nature. And the Greedy Man disappeared. The members of the Skal spoke for many days and nights. They knew that one of them must retrieve the gifts of the All-Maker, but they could not decide who it should be. Pardon me. I cannot go, said the elder, for us must stay to lead the Skal and tell our people what is the law. I cannot go, said the warrior, for I must protect the Skal. My sword will be needed in case the Greedy Man reappears. I cannot go, said the shaman, for the people need my wisdom, and I must read the portents and offer my knowledge. It was then that a young man called Eivir lifted his voice. He was strong of arm and fleet of foot, but he was not yet a warrior of the Skal. I will go, said Eivir, and the Skal laughed. Hear me out, the boy continued. I am not yet a warrior, so my sword will not be needed. I cannot read the portents, so the people will not seek my counsel. And I am young and not yet wise in the ways of the law. I will retrieve the gifts of the All-Maker from the Greedy Man. If I cannot, I will not be missed. The Skal thought on this briefly and decided to let Eivir go. He left the village the next morning to retrieve the gifts. Eivir first set out to retrieve the gift of water, so he traveled to the water stone. It was there that the Allmaker first spoke to him. Travel west to the sea, and follow the swimmer to the waters of life. So the Eivor walked to the edge of the ocean, and there was the swimmer, a black Horker. Sent from the Allmaker, the swimmer dove into the waters, and swam very, very far and far again. Eivor was strong, though, and he swam hard. He followed the swimmer to a cave, swimming deeper and deeper, his lungs burning, his limbs exhausted. At last he found a pocket of air, and there, in the dark, he found the waters of life. Gathering his strength, he took the waters and swam back to the shore. Upon returning to the Waterstone, the Allmaker spoke. You have returned the gift of water to the skull. The oceans again will bear fruit, and their thirst will be quenched. Eivor then traveled to the Earthstone, and there the Allmaker spoke to him again. Enter the cave of hidden music, and hear the song of the earth. So Eivor traveled north and east to the cave of hidden music. He found himself in a large cavern, where the rocks hung from the ceiling and grew from the ground itself. He listened there and heard the song of the earth, but it was faint. Grabbing up his mace, he struck the rocks of the floor in time with the song, and the song grew louder until it filled the cavern in his heart. Then he returned to the Earthstone. The gift of the earth is with the skull again, said the Allmaker. The lands are rich again, and will bear life. Eivor was tired. Eivor was tired as the sun burned him. The trees offered no shade, and there was no wind to cool him. Still he traveled on to the Beast Rock, and the Allmaker spoke. Find the god beast and ease his suffering. Eivor traveled through the woods of the Isenfjord for many hours until he heard the cries of a bear from over a hill. As he crested a hill, he saw a bear. Thalmar's arrow pierced its neck. He checked the woods for the Thalmar, for that is what they were thought. Some say they are not. And finding none, approached the beast. He spoke soothing words and came upon it slowly, saying, Good beast, I mean you no harm. The Allmaker has sent me to ease your suffering. Hearing these words, the beast ceased his struggles and laid his head at Eivor's feet. Eivor grasped the arrow and pulled it from the bear's neck. Using the little nature magic he knew, Eivor tended the wound, though it took the beast a bit of his strength. As the bear's wounds closed, Eivor slept. When he awoke, the bear stood over him, and the remains of a number of Thalmar were strewn about. He knew that the good bear had protected him during the night. He traveled back to the Beast Rock, the bear by his side, and the Allmaker spoke to him again. You have returned the gift of the beasts. Once again, the good beasts will feed the skull when they are hungry, clothe them when they are cold, and protect them in times of need. Eivor's strength had returned, so he traveled on to the tree stone, though the good beast did not follow him. When he arrived, the Allfather spoke to him. The first trees are gone and must be replanted. Find the seed and plant the first tree. Eivor traveled again through the Hairstang forest, searching for the seeds of the first tree, but he could find none. Then he spoke to the tree spirits, the living trees. They told him that the seeds had been stolen by one of the farmers, for they are the servants of the adversary. And this farmer was hiding them deep in the forest so that none would ever find them. Eivor traveled to the deepest part of the forest, and there he found the evil farmer surrounded by lesser tree spirits. Eivor could see that the spirits were in his thrall, and that he had used magic of the seeds and spoken their secret name. Eivor knew he could not stand against such a force, and that he must retrieve the seeds in secret. Eivor reached into his pouch and drew out his flint. Gathering leaves, he started a small fire outside the clearing where the farmer and the ensorcelled spirits milled. All glad know the spirits' hatred of fires, for the fires ravage the trees they serve. At once, the nature spirits took a hold, and they rushed to quell the flames. During the commotion, Eivor snuck behind the farmer and snatched the pouch of seeds, stealing away before the evil being knew they were gone. When Eivor returned to the tree stone, he planted the tree in the ground, and the Allmaker spoke to him. The gift of trees is restored. Once again, the trees and plants will bloom and grow and provide nourishment and shade. Eivor was tired. Eivor was tired, for the sun would only burn, and the winds would not yet cool him. But he rested briefly in the shade of the trees. His legs were weary and his eyes heavy, but he continued on, traveling to the Sunstone. And that's where I'm going to stop, because we haven't done the Sunstone yet. In the next episode, we will go to the Sunstone and do that and finish the story. So I do hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you are new to the channel, you can subscribe down below for more videos like this and of other videos. You can also subscribe to my Twitter and my Twitch channel where I sometimes stream. But until when next we meet, please do be safe, everyone. Bye!